Welcome back. Let us continue our lesson. Okay, so next we are going to look at our life skill. Do you remember what it is? Healthy self-management. Very good. So we're going to see how we can use healthy self-management skill to reduce our risk in getting COVID-19. Now, this life skill has 3 steps. Step 1. First, we have to identify behaviors that are good and bad for our health. What are the good behaviors that we need based on what we have been doing that we need to prevent us from getting COVID-19? I'm hearing yes, proper hand washing, very good. Cover your nose and your mouth while coughing and sneezing, very good. Anything else? Yes, stay away from person with flu-like symptoms. What are the bad things that we do, especially as it relates to COVID-19? Coughing and not covering our mouth, right? Going near to persons that may have flu-like symptoms. Not washing our hands properly. So now that we have identified the behaviors, let us go to step 2. Step 2, state the consequences of these behaviors. Now, you know that if you engage in the good behaviors such as proper hand washing, do not touch your face, right? Cover your mouth and nose while coughing and sneezing, you know that you're protecting yourself and protecting others. The consequences of not doing it might increase your risk of getting the virus and other viruses such as common cold, flu, right? And getting germs into our bodies. So those are the consequences. Step 3, choose the behaviors that will make you healthy. Which one are you going to choose? Sammy, the good one or the bad one? I'm sure that we are going to choose the behaviors, the good behaviors that will make us healthy and keep us safe. Very good. And that is basically it. Putting healthy self-management into practice. And so we're back to our concept map and we're going to look at our final box, which is prevention. Now we have looked at precautions, and we have looked at cleanliness, the value, and the life skill, healthy self-management. All of those combined can give us the prevention techniques or the methods that we need to incorporate in our daily lives and in our lifestyle to prevent us from catching COVID-19. So tell your mommy, tell your daddy, tell big sister, little sister, your cousin, anybody who you are watching this with. What are some of the prevention methods that you have come up with? Okay? Let us see if you're on the right path. Wash hands thoroughly before eating, after coughing and sneezing. Cover nose and mouth with tissue or flexed elbow. Sanitize your belongings after being out in the public. Stay home if you're not well. I'm going to repeat this. Stay home if you are not well. Contact your healthcare provider if you're feeling sick or if you're even showing the symptoms of COVID-19. Contact them immediately. So now we're going to sing our hand washing song again. Okay? So while I start the music, I'm going to get pretend that this is soap and squeeze my hand sanitizer in my hand while you get your soap at home. Put it in your hands. Rub. Good. Ready, ready, ready. Let's go. Tops and bottoms, in between. Scrub them all together, right up to the elbows. Now we're clean. Again, tops and bottoms, in between. Scrub them all together, right up to the elbows. Now we're clean. on, go to your bathroom and wash your hands off now with water. Very good. Give yourselves a hand. Very good. So, now I want you to all put what we have learned into practice. We are going to practice healthy self-management skill through behaviors of cleanliness. How are you going to do this? Now everybody, you're at home. Some parents are at home because they can't work, they can't go home, or sometimes they come home early. So if you don't have a brother or a sister, or you don't have anybody apart from your parents, let your parents get involved in this activity. So you're going to select a partner, right? And you're going to choose at least 3 behaviors of cleanliness that will be observed. Then you're going to create an observation checklist that will record your partner's behaviors for 5 days. You're at home, so you can do it. Okay? Report after the 5 days and assess whether your partner demonstrated good, healthy self-management skill along with the value cleanliness. No, I don't want you to think that these activities are boring activity. You know, you can spice it up, right? So, here's an example of the COVID-19 prevention observation sheet. Okay? Write your name. You can put your grade and your partner's name. Whether mommy, daddy, Sally, your sister, Susie, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, anybody who is at home with you, right? And you're going to select 3 healthy behaviors. So I have an example, wash hands properly before eating. Another one, cover your mouth and nose while sneezing and coughing. Wash your hands after you after coughing and sneezing. Anything, right? So you ensure that you put 3 of those healthy behaviors, and you put in the next column, you have your day column, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then you have the criteria. So you have hands were washed properly, hands were washed but not properly, which means they might just go under the, turn on the faucet and no soap was used. Hands were not washed, right, before eating. Now, I want you to spice, I want you to turn like a Sherlock Holmes. I wonder if you know who that is. Some of you might, right? A detective then, right? I know some people read a lot. Okay, so you're going to turn a little detective, right? And especially if you play with your parents, you have a little observation checklist. You can put it in a little book, right? You keep it under your arm, and you sneak around the house, and you use a little magnifying glass, right? And you spy them out. Mommy and daddy come in, and you watch them. You hide behind the curtain, and them no say you watch them, you know, but you watch them and they go up to the fridge. You just jump out of the curtain and say, I catch you. You're going into the fridge and you did not wash your hands. And in a time like this, you need to wash your hand. Go straight to the bathroom and you just tick it. Hands were not washed, right? You have to spice it up, make it fun. Parents do the same. Make sure when them get up out of the bed and them going straight in the fridge, you say, Tommy, you did not wash your hand. Check. On report day, make it like a nice courtroom. And say, on this day, Mommy did not wash her hands. And the assessment means you're giving them a grade. She got F. But I'm hoping that nobody gets an F, right? We want all A pluses. So we want everybody to ensure that the healthy behaviors are being practiced at home. Practice a healthy self-management skill and cleanliness. Okay? Don't you think this is going to be fun? Learning is fun. Keeping clean is fun, right? And even staying at home can be fun. So I want you to keep alert and updated, right? Listen to Ching Chang. Tell him that you must visit COVID-19 website, Ministry of Health and Wellness at moh.gov.jm. Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.org. World Health Organization, WHO.int. And you also can download the coronavirus app. There you have it, coronavirus.app. Now I want you to remember for HFLE, Health and Family Life Education, students make better choices when they learn life skills. Remember, when you go back to school, remind your teachers that if they're not teaching HFLE, you need to learn the life skills, okay? Sadly, now it's time to say goodbye to all your company. COVID, ID 19, FRE. Be COVID free.